So I'm really sorry that I haven't been around. I've been trying to sort out this flat, my bookcases, because I've got two now, my bookcases, my uni house, because I've now finished uni, and yeah, I got a job and I've been trying to keep up with that. So yeah, this is my June book haul. I know it's slightly early, but I'm not going to buy any more books. I've got 17 books to show you, so let's get into it. So the first book I bought was The Darkest Mind by Alexandra Bracken. As far as I'm aware, it's about a mysterious disease that kills off most of America's children, and the ones that have left have got frightening abilities, and it's the story of one called Ruby and her story. So I'm really, really excited to read this, and when I was choosing which book to get off my wish list, my boyfriend was the most excited for this one, so that's why I got this one. Yay! The next book I got was actually today, and a big shout out to my sister because she actually bought me it. So Where She Went by Gail Forman, and I will definitely be reading it in the month of July because I've read If I Stay and absolutely loved it. So yeah, Where She Went by Gail Forman. It follows the story of Mia after If I Stay. So yeah, I'm hoping it's as good as the first one. However, I've heard that the viewpoint weakens it. So who knows? Who knows? The next book I have, there's quite a few books actually in this book haul that I got, and we have on the island, we have like a marketplace kind of thing, like in a hall, and they've shut down all the stalls, like they've got big plans or something for it. And one of the stalls was a bookstore, and he basically, anything that was priced £2.99 or above was £1, and anything below £2.99 was 50p. So like, I went a little bit wild. So yeah, I got Trudy Canavan's Priestess of the Wild, which is book 1 in the Age of the Five, and I also got book 2 as well. So I will definitely be giving these a go. As far as I can tell, it's about a girl who has mysterious exceptional powers, and there's like sorcery and things plaguing the land, and it's up to her to wield her powers for the best, like for the good side kind of, and then this is the sequel. So if I don't like them, then I'll be giving them away. So it's, I mean, for £1.50 I think it was that it cost me, like it was just too good of a buy to pass up. So yeah, yay! The next book I have, and I got this, I was quite surprised that I got this at The Works, which is like the UK really, really cheap store, and it is Maggie Stiefvater's The Raven Boys. I like the Shiver trilogy, I read all of it and I quite enjoyed it. I mean, it was my favourite series of all time, and I haven't read it since. But yeah, I thought I'd give The Raven Boys a go because it's supposed to be better. So yeah, it follows a girl who's told that she can't kiss boys, I guess, I don't know. I'll read the back. Even if Blue hadn't been told her true love would die if she kissed him, she would stay away from boys, especially the ones from the local private school known as the Raven Boys. They only mean trouble. So I'm kind of excited to see what thing. I mean, I don't hold out much hope for it, but it was cheap, so I got that one as well. So yay! Ooh. So the next book I got was Half Bad by Sally Green, and I got this book when I went across to sort out my uni house. I kind of did a Waterstones haul because their Waterstones across gets all the better deals than the one over here. So I got this one, and I don't actually know what it's about, but my friend said it sounds really good, and it's signed. So, and I was quite surprised because it's signed and it was in the buy one get one half price, so I thought, what a steal. So yeah, Half Bad by Sally Green. The next book I got was also at the market clearance thing, and that was Redwall by Brian Jacques. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I've read this before, or I've read half of it before, and I really enjoyed the story. So I thought, like, whilst it was cheap, that I'd pick it up and see if I could like the series. But if not, like I said, it was 50p, so it's not like I've spent a whole load of money on a series and I didn't like it. So it's about a load of mice, basically. It's like a story about a community of mice and the troubles and their community and things like that. So it sounds quite good, and I like that kind of thing, so hopefully it will be good. Sorry if I keep going off camera. I'm leaning down to try and, like, not topple my books. The next book I got, I've already got in my collection, but when I saw how pretty this edition was, I had to pick it up, and that is Wuthering Heights. And, like, can you see how pretty, like, this filigree stuff is? Like, it's pink and silver, and then the front's, like, it looks silver, but it's, like, gold tinged. It's so pretty. So, yeah, I picked up another copy. You can never ever have enough copies of your favourite book, so, well, that's what I tell my boyfriend when I continuously spend money. The next book I got was also when I went across to the uni, so, yeah, like, I spent a little bit of money that I shouldn't have, but who can blame me when it's buy one get one half price? And I got Reboot. I don't really know what this is about, but I bought it purely for the logline, which is 5 years ago I died, 178 minutes later I woke up. I'm kind of guessing that she reboots faster or she reboots slower than everybody else, and that's the basis of the story. So I'm kind of excited to read this. I mean, in a story where everybody else comes back to life, like, what could be better? Yay! Next books, well, the next 3 books I found in a charity shop, and I was quite surprised actually, like, people had given these away, because, I mean, 2 out of them are obviously not read, and yeah, all the better for me. And that is The Reader by Bernard Schlink. I've watched the film and I really enjoyed the film. I don't know whether I'm going to enjoy the book, but it was cheap and I thought I'd give it a go. So I really like enjoy. I don't know whether enjoy is the right word. I really am interested in books about the Holocaust, and I definitely like it from a German perspective because I think it adds a whole new light to it, especially coming from, like, a place where obviously it was happening around them. So I'm really interested to see whether or not this book carries it off or not. So yeah, yay! And then the next book I got at a charity shop was The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. What a weird name. I probably butchered his name, but oh well. I was originally recommended this book by my media teacher in, like, God, it must be 4 years ago now. And I picked it up and I couldn't get into it. I think I read like 3 or 4 pages and gave up. So I'm a little bit more reader inclined now, so I'm kind of hoping that I'd be able to get into this book. Oh my gosh, I've rambled for the host of this video, I'm so sorry. So yeah, Paulo Coelho's The Alchemist. The next book I thought was such a steal, and I was so proud of myself, and I got it home and realised that it wasn't quite such a good steal, and that I've actually set myself up so that I'm going to have to spend a whole load more money, but at least it gives me the excuse now, and that is The Serpent's Shadow by Rick Riordan. And I really like the Percy Jackson books and the Heroes of Olympus books. So when I saw this, I was like, ah, yeah, I found his next series for like really cheap. It was like £1.50, and I was like, yeah. I got it home and realised it was actually the third book, so now I'm gonna have to go out and buy the first and second book. Choices, but yeah, and I guess it's the same sort of thing as the Percy Jackson books, but with the Egyptian gods. So yeah, yay! The next two books I got, and another shout out to Hannah, my little sister, who actually did a video with me not too long ago, which I will link down below. She bought me these two books. Well, she bought me one of these books, and then I bought the other one along with my Amazon order. So that is, and I've actually got the complete series now, so I'll be marathoning them in July, and that is A Clockwork Princess and Clockwork Prince. I've read Clockwork Angel and enjoyed it so much better than The Mortal Instruments, so these will be marathoned in July. That's what I meant to say. So yeah, Clockwork Prince and Clockwork Princess by Cassandra Clare, book 2 and book 3 of the Infernal Devices trilogy. So I'm excited. So the next book is another book that I also found at the Works for really cheap, and I was quite surprised, and that is Sea of Shadows by Kelly Armstrong, which is book 1 in the Age of Legends series. Actually it's going to be a trilogy. I picked this up because my friend is a massive Kelly Armstrong fan, and she says nothing but good things about it, and I've never tried her, so I thought I'd, you know, give her a go, and she was cheap. Yeah! So yeah, we are down to the last two books of my book haul, and this will probably be my last book haul for quite a while because my TBR shelf is massive and I don't have any space. We're in a really tiny flat at the minute, and I just don't have space to keep all these books. So what you gonna do? I'm gonna sneeze. I've got hay fever. I'm gonna sneeze. And the sneeze is gone. The first book I was so surprised to see in a... I'm gonna sneeze again. Nope, not at all. So the first book I saw, I was quite surprised, like the first book I'm going to show you now is, I was quite surprised that it was in a English bookstore, because I've looked for it for months, and it is, well, not months, weeks, and it's never ever been in a Waterstones that I've been in, and they never had any of the books, and it was never released, and they finally have The Selection by Kiera Cass in a Waterstones, and I picked it up because, like, if it was only there for a certain amount of time, I didn't want to miss it and then have to order offline, so I got it. So this is the first book in the, like, in the Selection series, and it's it's kind of like a reality show where they're all competing for the right of the prince's heart. And I think it's in like a dystopian, like, fairy tale type thing. So I'm really excited. Yay! Do not be surprised if this isn't on my July TBR. So yeah, how exciting! And the last book that I have to show you guys today, and that is It's Kind of a Funny Story by Ned Vizzini, and I've heard nothing but great things about it. It's supposed to be brilliant, it's supposed to be funny, It's supposed to be really well written. So it follows a young boy who's dealing with depression and mental illness, and I guess it's kind of his story. So yeah, I'll read it and be very excited by it. So yeah, that's it guys, that's my book haul for the month of June, and that will be it, I think, until the end of the month, when I will be doing my July TBR and my June wrap up to tell you about all the books that I've been reading in the month of June. But that's it for now guys, see you later, bye!